I hope you all like a raspy voice because that's what you're getting today. Maybe by the end of the show, though, it'll come back. Let's find out. New Day Northwest starts right now.
It's a new day.
Now, from the Virginia Mason Franciscan Health Studio at King 5 in downtown Seattle, this is New Day Northwest.
Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm Kelly Hansen and I'm back to work after a long 4-day weekend. I actually went to Aspen, Colorado for a family wedding, and having your own wedding is obviously a big deal, but so is traveling for weddings or being in them for your friends and family. Producer Joseph is here with me now and I wanted to chat about this.
Kelly, welcome back. How'd it go?
Thank you. It was beautiful. I mean, I feel like my cousin Michelle, who was the one who got married, she's from Oklahoma, now lives with her husband in Aspen, Colorado.
Beautiful.
And
this, you guys.
Yes, that's my family on my mom's side. Shout out to the Hadleys. I just don't feel like she needed flowers or anything because the backdrop itself, the fall colors were coming through.
Looks like great weather too.
Yes, we got really lucky because it was raining in the morning and the bride was freaking out, as one does.
Sure.
And then as the day, went through, we were all, crossing our fingers and praying up to, our grandparents, like, hey, if you have a say up there, come on, box out, say something. And sure enough, like rainbow, skies parted,
well, it looks like it went
beautiful.
Well.
So much fun. And that was my first time in Aspen too. Expensive little area, but very fun.
I've been to Denver a million times, but never Aspen. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, next time rent a car and drive on down. Yeah. What about you? What are your thoughts on traveling for weddings?
Okay. So yeah, it's like either you have to travel far sometimes, or if you're in the wedding, like I was telling you, I've been a bridesmaid. I have a lot of close female friends, like 4 times, and I felt like that's like I'm done. I've done it all. You're like, I've been a bridesmaid like a dozen times and a maid of honor 3 times. And I'm like, okay, you're busy.
I know. I've been a bridesmaid. I was trying to count like over a dozen times, maid of honor 3 times. And then I've officiated 1 wedding, which was, yes. So I can officiate anyone's wedding in Washington State. If you need me, I guess call me.
But it is a lot to, do that. But it is fun to be there for your friends, and it's an honor to be asked, obviously, and all that.
Yeah, destination weddings I think are fun. I kind of turn them into, like I just did with Aspen, longer, extended trip. But some people have feelings that they feel like that's your gift. Then, if you're making them travel all the way, to Europe or something, then that's your gift.
Well, neither of us are married, so maybe if we are go through that someday, we'll have different feelings.
I know. I'm sending everybody to Greece, and I know you're going there
next summer.
Right, for a wedding. Yep. So who knows? Maybe you'll have 2 weddings to go to next year. Who's to say?
Who could say?
Thank you, Joseph. Love it. And first up this morning, I am cooking with one of Ballard's most popular restaurants. Sabine Cafe and Bar is an all-day cafe with an amazing brunch program, but they also have delicious dinner options, as their chef Jacob Dunkelberger is about to show me. Welcome to New Day.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
The smell this morning is delicious. Oh my gosh. So you guys are known for brunch, like I just said, but tell me about, you have a dinner program.
Yeah, we do. We've been doing dinner almost 2 years now, and it seems like no one knows about it. So yeah, we're here to make some kebabs and talk about all the things that we do there.
Amazing. Okay, how do we get started with what we're making today?
So we have, I'm going to have you make a medjool date and halloumi kebab.
Ooh, okay.
I also have some lamb kefta kebabs on the grill from Wall Family Farms. We use all local, mostly sustainable animals, meats, local vegetables when in season.
Really? Okay.
So the lamb kebab, this is our most popular one. Then we have bavette kebab, shawarma spiced chicken, and then I have another little date and halloumi kebab on the grill.
Ooh, okay. So you laid everything out for me nicely, so I can hopefully not mess this up. Perfect.
Yep.
And this is a vegetarian option.
Yep, we always try to have a couple vegetarian options, a vegan option, and then a lot of meat.
What would you say makes your dinner service so unique, like such a unique experience? Because truly, I've been coming to Sabine Cafe and Bar for years, never have known or come, sadly, to your dinner, just brunch.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to come with a bunch of people. You can throw that guy right on there. It's a good way to come have drinks. The whole menu is basically built off of sharing. So the saltine is a big part. You get to kind of taste all the dips that we do. We try to rotate that frequently. Kebabs, the kebab experience is great because you get a taste of all the proteins that we do at Sabine. They all come with their own little unique sauces that kind of pair well with the meats. Then we also do flatbreads that we just launched. A lot of people always get that.
So that's what's over here, some
Yep.
flatbreads. What did you bring as far as?
So these two are our most popular right now. We just launched these like 3 weeks ago too.
Ooh, congrats.
This is kind of a little play on just like a classic like marinara style pizza, but it's got harissa, some shredded mozzarella, Aleppo honey, and then fresh za'atar. So sumac, sesame, and oregano.
Whoa.
And then this one is the beef awarma. It's confit beef with Lebanese 7-spice, some pine nuts, and chopped parsley.
Oh my gosh. And since we're already there, what is
Yep.
the dish in the middle?
That's our rice. We do basmati rice with activated walnuts. You soak them in water and then let them dry out so your body can digest them better. Little pro tip.
That is a pro tip. Thank
we
you
put
for that.
dill and caramelized onions cooked in there.
Oh my gosh.
Good compliment for
so
all of this.
intriguing.
Yeah.
And you briefly mentioned this too and how it's perfect at dinner to be able to share. So again, walk me through all the dips and what's on here.
Yeah, so right now we have a selection of the fermented and vinegar pickled. We have cauliflower, some hatch chilies, some cucumbers with Fresno and mustard seeds. And then this is our riff on tzatziki with fresh minced cucumber and dill. This is our probably crowd favorite, the whipped feta. Everyone comes
Oh
there
yeah,
and
sign
gets
me
this.
up. Okay. I'm going in.
Yeah. And then we serve that with the little birdseed mixture and fresh chives. Our hummus, we make that fresh every day. That gets a little bit of za'atar and some Turkish olive oil. And then this is kind of my riff on baba ganoush.
Okay.
It's with caramelized yogurt and charred eggplant, a little bit of tahina. It's very good. And then
Yum.
lastly, Castelvetrano olive tapenade. And then the pita, we make a lot of it fresh every day. It's just a constant operation.
It's so fluffy. I know, I want to talk about that. You say you bake everything in-house, is that right?
Yeah, we have a really cool baking program. All of our pastries are made in-house. All of our breads are made in-house. We make a lot of focaccia and pita for the saltine for the nighttime. We also do a really cool seeded gluten-free bread.
Wow,
with,
that's great.
Buckwheat and psyllium husk. Yeah.
This is to die for. Oh my gosh. So good. How are all these looking and
These
what
are
are you
looking-
looking for to like see when they're done too for people at home?
Basically temp out. I mean, you just want to cook them till they're well done. The halloumi and date, I just try to get a nice little sear on the cheese and just warm up the dates. It's a really nice sweet and salty bite, especially with the apple amba, which is kind of like a Middle Eastern kind of chutney. It's spicy and sweet, so it works out very well. And that one we change constantly. We just went into apple amba. It was peaches before that. It's just kind of rotates with the season and
Is the
stays
menu
fresh.
constantly changing? Because I know you're focused on seasonal fresh ingredients when you
Yes.
can.
Yeah, I tried to make sure that we are always using mostly seasonal things. It's easier in the summertime for sure. But
Amazing.
summer is now coming to an end, so we're in the middle of another transition, and that's what's nice about the saltine. It kind of gives us that freedom. With the kebabs too, those change, the veggies change. Right now we have line-caught halibut on, wild prawns.
Wow.
But I would say lamb kefta is by far the #1 seller.
Well, I
We sell a
can't
lot of
wait
these.
to try. Are we thinking we're ready
I
to
think
plate?
we're getting close there.
Okay.
And then, so how we serve them, we do some fresh Jaffa bread on there, and then we do a little mixture. And always try to get people to eat all these bites with the blistered tomatoes. Right now, these are Sun Gold cherry tomatoes. We do sweet peppers, some sumac onions, and herbs. And then we take these guys and we try to slide these off all these kebabs here.
Fabulous.
And then these.
And again, so that's lamb, and then this is beef.
Yeah, this is Bavette from Clinchman Farms in Moses Lake.
And then the chicken.
And then some pasture-raised chicken. We marinate it with shawarma and toom. And then here, I'm gonna give you this one to garnish on your plate.
Okay, let me move my pita that I don't want anyone to take.
Try to turn this over.
You say there's a way that you want to garnish this, right? Is it with a little?
Yeah, we do a little bit of.
Whoa, that is a hefty plate. That's looking good.
Yeah, and we do 3, 5, and 7, so you kind of get a whole taste.
Okay.
But yeah, I do a little dollop.
You'll show me first, and then.
Do a little dollop of the amba.
Perfect.
And I'll let you do that.
Okay. And then you put, what is that, pistachios on it?
Yeah, so this is pistachio dukkha. It's a Egyptian nut and spice blend. We take nigella seeds, coriander, cumin, sesame, and kind of mash it up in the mortar and pestle, and then some chopped up pistachios, and that kind of goes over this guy. Just
sprinkle it all on. Delicious. And then these are some dips that you also pair with it, is that correct?
Yeah, so the lamb gets this, it's like a garlic and mint labna. We strain yogurt and blend garlic and chopped mint, fold that in there, and then we garnish that with our birdseed mixture of coriander, cumin, sesame, and nigella seeds.
Delicious.
This is the apple amba. I kind of add more, so you have more of the people like sauce. So, and then toom is just really great with all of them. It's just like basically emulsified garlic.
I'm diving in, and while I'm doing that, for someone that's never been there, the vibe with Sabine, why should people come?
It's just a great place to have cocktails, socialize, try a bunch of new things. It's always rotating. Our cocktail program's awesome. People love the gin and tonics.
Yes.
We kind of rotate those two with the seasons. We have an amazing wine program, cool cocktails. I mean, it's a vibe.
It is a vibe. Thank you so much. This food was so delicious. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And next up, with autumn arriving, now is the time to bust out the fall clothes. Later in the show, if you found a hole in your sweater, we're going to show you a local company that can help get it fixed and looking brand new. Plus, fall is in the air, and so are this season's coziest beauty trends. Beauty YouTuber Jodi Mannes is sharing her favorite autumn-inspired picks that will have you glowing all season long. And then when we come back, the new owner of the Larder cookbook store in Fremont joins us with her cookbook roundup for fall, so stick with us. Welcome back. With more fall weather on the way, it's a perfect time to be inside and cook up some delicious recipes. Lucky for us, the new owner of the Larder cookbook store in Fremont joins me with a few of her top picks. Vivian Irving, welcome to New Day.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, amazing. So you recently took over Larder. So first of all, congratulations. How's it going? When did this start?
Yeah, thank you so much. I took over July 1st, and it's been a wonderful experience so far. Had a lot of fun, and sometimes I feel like I'm in a Nancy Meyers movie.
Were you working at the walk me through the process of taking this over?
So I was at the Larder about 2 years prior to taking on the role. I worked kind of in the back office doing kind of financials and the website, and it's just been great to kind of come to the front and now lead the store on its path forward.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see what you do with this amazing space. I want to get to some of your favorite top cooking books today. Exactly. We're starting off strong with The Pastry Temple by Christina Wood. What can you tell me about this first one?
Yeah, so this, like you said, is from Christina Wood. She is the chef and owner of Temple Pastries in Seattle's Central District. And so this book is all about simplifying pastry making for the home baker. So she provides a base recipe for 3 pastry doughs, brioche, puff pastry, and croissant. And then she provides several sweet and savory kind of variations of that pastry dough that you can try. And so it's got great, clear step-by-step instructions, photography, and with Christina being known for her creativity in the kitchen, there's a lot of unique flavor profiles, as you're showing, creme brulee donuts that come through.
I was like, you guys, the photography, like you said, is incredible.
Yes, yes.
But you say step-by-step, like even
Step by
someone
step.
that doesn't consider themselves a, a real baker.
Yes, exactly.
Can follow along.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, next up we have 6 Seasons of Pasta. What can you tell me about this one?
Yes, so this is from Portland-based award-winning chef Joshua McFadden. It is all about seasonal cooking with pasta, and specifically dried pasta. So this is great for everyday cooking. I mean, who doesn't have several boxes of dried pasta on their shelf? And so Joshua really walks through the ins and outs of pasta making, and then provides wonderful pairings for your pasta by season. So various sauces, ragouts, and of course, seasonal vegetables.
This corn with jalapenos and brown butter pasta.
Right?
Mouth watering right now. Oh my gosh. Again, the photography in here and just a whole book on pasta is right up my alley.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're getting to the next one, recipes from the American South. What can you tell me about this one?
Yeah, so this takes us to a different region of the U.S. and arguably the largest region in terms of cultural breadth and influence. So this is from multiple award-winning culinary historian and author Michael W. Twitty, and this really is a comprehensive overview of Southern cuisine, covering ingredients, signature dishes, so things like
The fried green tomatoes. Hello.
gumbos, pecan pie, and so it's got beautiful photography, as you can see as well. Really well-researched essays that really expand upon the people, places, and traditions behind the food. And so this is really going to be great for people who not only like to cook from their cookbooks, but also really understand the how and the why on how their food came to be.
I love that they have the story sprinkled throughout there
Yes.
too. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hungry right now. I can't even tell you. Moving right along, what is this next one we have here?
Yeah, so just in general, these next two really open the window to cuisines that you don't typically see on shelves in the U.S. And so it's going to be great for people who really want to explore new flavors and traditions. And so this first of this set is Chesnak. This is from Polina Chesnakova. She's actually the former culinary director at Larder.
Oh, wow.
And so this is all about recipes and cooking from the Soviet diaspora. So think Georgia, think Ukraine. And so Polina grew up in a big family and community of folks who immigrated to the U.S. After the Soviet Union dissolved in the early 90s. And so she grew up cooking with her mom and her aunts and really just being exposed to various cuisines from the diaspora. And so this is her way of documenting her family's recipes and also just celebrating the various post-Soviet cuisines that have really come to the table all in one. It's got a variety of recipes, many of them come together very quickly, and other of them, like you were just showing, the borscht or the dumplings, that might take you an afternoon to prepare, but then you can feed on for several days.
Well worth it. Okay, and last but certainly not least, My Cambodia. What can you
Yes.
tell me about this last one?
Yeah, so this is from Nait Yun. She is the chef and owner of Cambodian restaurant Lunette in San Francisco. And this book is all about Khmer and Cambodian American food. So when Nait was a young adult, she went to Cambodia to connect with her family, fell in love with the food, and promptly realized that there weren't many Khmer cuisines and resources in the U.S. And so she really took it upon herself to fill that gap, to learn and recreate Khmer recipes from scratch using the help of her mom, her aunts, her neighbors. And so, this is that written record of what she put together. And so she's got great tips on sourcing ingredients, which we being located in Seattle, we are very fortunate to have access to many of them. She put together some great building blocks for Khmer cooking, and then just in general has a spread of recipes that she's crafted throughout her journey.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being here today. This was a fantastic spread. And when we come back, we're headed to a new shop in Seattle's Mount Baker neighborhood that's helping to reduce fast fashion one stitch at a time. So stay with us. Everyone has that pair of jeans they love or that sweater that they live in, but what happens when they rip or are quite literally falling apart? Insert a new shop in Mount Baker called the FXRY. Here for modern clothing repairs and expert design. I got to go out of the studio to learn about the process.
It all started with a need. Keep clothing out of landfills and in rotation. Insert the FXRY and the person filled with passion and a real eye for design. Founder Callie Dawson.
I have loved clothes my entire life. When I was 5, my mom found me crying in my bedroom, unable to go to school that day, and she was worried I was sick or something, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I just exclaimed, "I can't go to school today. I don't have anything to wear." And so it really was born from that moment. I love clothing and I love it so much. My background is corporate apparel design. I've been doing that for 25 years. I left 2.5 years ago and really wanted to start my own thing. And I just couldn't bear the thought of producing more garments. There are enough garments on this planet right now to clothe the next 6 generations of people. And I just was like, why would you want to buy a skirt or a dress from me? How could I help extend the life of clothing that already exists? So FXRY was born in that moment.
Dawson ran the business via local pop-ups before planting roots with an official studio space. The service helps shift the culture of clothing care. The passion in this space is contagious.
We really pride ourselves. We all have design backgrounds, so we're really going to give the best opinion on what's best for the garment and help you figure out what you're looking for as far as fit or with a repair. And a lot of tailors around here don't necessarily offer invisible mending for sweaters, which we're able to do, and then we just do top-notch denim repairs.
Adding stories to clothes for years to come.
100%. I actually just got a little choked up because I went over this morning. But we just had someone who wanted to repair their dress, and we really thought they weren't going to be interested in how much it was going to cost. But she said that she got engaged in it and she didn't care. She would spend anything to keep this dress. It was really important to her just for one more vacation with her husband, which is just so sweet. We also had someone, their very favorite sweater was ripped up by their dog, and it was mangled, and we were able to completely reknit it, and she was just ecstatic. And then the one other one I think would be a sweater that was a grandfather's who had passed away, and she loved it so much, and we were able to repair a giant hole in the elbow, and so she's now able to continue to wear that and carry his legacy, which it's so touching.
Amazing. And coming up next, from a pumpkin face mask to this season's hottest nail colors, Jodi Mannes has your fall beauty lineup covered right after the break.
It's a new day.
As the leaves turn colors and the air grows crisp, it's time to cozy to a new season of self-care. Beauty YouTuber Jodi Mannes is back to share her top fall-inspired beauty picks. Hello, my friend.
Hello. Always love to be here with you. And today, good stuff.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm looking at like a DIY situation first, and I'm excited about this.
Okay, so today we're going to take your skin to the fall farmer's market.
Oh,
You like that?
I do
I
like
worked on that all day. Is
Okay,
that good?
I was
Okay,
like,
good.
good job, Jodi.
All right, so before we get into the products that you can buy, you can do a DIY at home for your face, and you just simply need to use some pumpkin, which is really good for your exfoliating and for getting a glow to your skin.
I never knew this.
Yes, and it just is 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. Now, I don't recommend you take it from your carved pumpkin. I would recommend you get it from a can where
Like
it's
a
been
canned.
cleaned. Yes.
Fair enough.
2 tablespoons of that, and then just a teaspoon of honey. There is good local organic honey. You mix the 2 together, and through the magic of television, I've always wanted to say that, but
Exactly.
they won't let me cook, so this is as close we're gonna get. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's mixed. And what's nice is when you add the honey and the pumpkin
That
together.
consistency is nice.
And it takes the stickiness away from the honey. So
is this yummy too?
It's so good. You taste it.
Can I?
You can totally eat it. It's
I
pumpkin and
might-
honey. It's
I
so
know.
good.
Oh yeah.
So isn't that good?
Wait, that's
You just
really good.
spread it all over your face.
I
and
thought you were going to just now. I was
lick
like, Jodi.
just dig it. You spread a thin layer over your face and just leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then wash a clean face. And then you just rinse it off with some warm water. And it's a nice DIY. And what I would recommend is if you start this now, once a week, between now and the middle of November, come the holidays, your face is going to look really healthy, glowing.
Really? Is
Yeah,
this like
you'll feel-
hydrating or what is it?
The honey is hydrating, while the pumpkin has enzymes and beta carotene as well as antioxidants that help to get off the dead skin on your face, while the honey then locks in the moisture. So it's a really great, very affordable DIY for home.
Oh my gosh, and then you can eat the
And
extra.
you can eat it extra, yeah. Why
That's a
wouldn't you?
win for me there.
And use your hands too while you're just sitting there. Put it on your hands, put it on your face, your neck, any areas that you want to show off come the holidays.
I know, I feel like people always forget their neck area, and that's important too, like neck and chest to continue skincare down, right?
Yes, and
For
that's
sure.
one thing I would tell my younger self, because I learned about skincare, but I just didn't go below the neck.
Yeah, fair
I'm paying
enough.
for it. Okay.
Okay, next up too, we have a honey overnight mask. So still in the same honey theme.
Yes, so as I said, honey is great, and what I like about these is they're only $15.
Ooh.
It is a 3-in-1. It has 70% honey extract, so very, very hydrating for the skin. This is by CosRx, which you remember they brought us snail mucin a few years ago, and they've expanded their line. So this looks like honey when it comes out, but it is not sticky like honey.
It isn't?
No, very hydrating.
Oh, that is.
You
That's a
can
nice
use-
consistency.
It's not, you can use it as a night cream, you can use it as a all-over moisturizer, and then you can also use it as a face mask, or you could leave it on all night because you see it's not sticky, so you're not
No.
going to stick to your pillow as you turn all night. Very hydrating.
and such an affordable price too for that.
Yeah,
Okay, that's not bad.
$15. Yeah.
Okay, moving right along to an apple collection, Origins, right? What are we
Yes.
looking at here?
Now, apple is really good because it contains an AHA, which is a glycolic acid, which it really helps to exfoliate your skin. So really important coming out of summer into fall. They have 3 different products right now. One is a face cleanser, one's a balm, and one is a moisturizer.
Oh.
So it's a nice way to add some apple to your skin and just add it to your whole skincare routine at the market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I bet, is this smelling like apples
It
with this
normally
one?
does. With you having a head cold, I don't know how much.
Oh
of
no,
that
I
you'll
can
you
smell
Okay,
it.
good.
Yes, that's nice.
It's very hydrating. So not only are you getting the moisture, you're getting a little bit of an exfoliant, which you want because that's what leaves behind that beautiful glowing skin. And that's a step we often forget is the exfoliant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm into that. And then a sugar scrub is next. Tree Hut Cinnamon Dolce. That sounds good. What are we looking at here?
This is a limited time only because of the holidays.
Okay,
It is
fair.
cinnamon, so this is a body scrub. We've taken care of our face. Now you've got to take care of the rest of your body.
That smells like a dessert.
Isn't it nice? So
Whoa.
you take a nice bath or even a shower, you get in and just scrub this all over your body and get rid of that dead summer skin and start with a new healthy glow.
With something like this, I always wonder with scrubs, am I supposed to scrub and then have it on my skin a certain amount of time before I rinse off? Is there, or it just is doing the work while you're scrubbing and then you can?
It's actually two things are true there. One, you've got the scrub, so you're getting rid of your dead skin, but because this has shea butter, it's also moisturizing your skin.
Oh.
So it is, as you're scrubbing it off, if you want to stand there and condition your hair or brush your teeth, whatever, allow that shea butter to really get into your skin and then rinse it all off.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Okay. And Pharmacy Honey Milk Hydrating Essence is next. What can you
Yes.
tell me about this product?
Well, as we're going into fall and we're going to be in more artificial heat, you're going to want to moisturize your skin before you put on your makeup. So think about essence is just the new word for primer or toner.
Okay.
So tone everything off, clean your skin, use a nice essence. Honey milk, again, we talked about the honey benefits, locks in moisture, and then you can apply your makeup.
Is this AM, PM, or mostly just before makeup? So would it be AM
I
for
would
people?
do it mostly AM. Yeah, I would
Okay.
do it AM and then get into your serums and your vitamin C and then your sunscreen and your moisturizer.
Fabulous. Okay, and we're ending with nail trends, fall colors, the most popular colors. What are you going to tell me about these nail shades?
Well, what we're going to see in fall and in winter is we're back to an explosion of color. Sort of those muted fall tones are beautiful, but that's not the way the trends are going. Everything is very splashy, bright, bold colors. But for fall, they're just a little bit more muted. So you can see there's a little bit of a muted Seahawks color in there for anybody that wants to be, you know, our teams.
The green is calling my name.
Isn't
I like
gorgeous?
that.
I really like this one. So I use the same color every year, but after looking at these, I might just have to break out and go for something a little more splashy color. What do you think? Do you have a favorite?
I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the green, but otherwise this one just feels very neutral. It would match everything, and that's what I tend to go for too. And OPI is great. What can you tell me about their products?
They are very good. They're good for the consumer. They're also what you see in a lot of professional salons because the quality's there. They don't chip as often as some of the other ones, and their colors are always leading the trends. So that's why I really like them for this purpose. But every year they come out, the holiday collection's going to be out soon. It's going to be gorgeous. So I look to them when I look for trends.
Definitely. And what's your favorite way to pamper yourself on a chilly fall evening as we're getting into this season?
What a great question. I love a pumpkin candle.
Same.
And then I'll take my socks and a towel and I'll put them in the heater, in the dryer for like 10 minutes so they're warm. And then I'll put conditioner in my hair and lotion on my feet and put my warm socks on and a warm hat. It's not a good look, but thank God my husband loves me because it's not cute. Yeah, and then sip some hot cocoa with my pumpkin candle. It's heaven.
Any last tips to moving into this transition into fall, winter that people need to know while they're watching from home?
Yeah, definitely. Just think about the heaviness of your moisturizer. You do need to get a thicker, heavier moisturizer in the winter because of the artificial heat, and we do spend a lot of time in the inside in the Pacific Northwest, that you just have to really moisturize, and don't forget to exfoliate, because that's really important.
Definitely. Jodi, I love your tips. Thank you so much for bringing all these amazing products and even a DIY option there. And coming up next, the test that could save your life. Dr. Samira Umat from Longevity Medical Clinic shares how early detection is changing the future of health. When it comes to your health, early detection can be life-saving. Cutting-edge tests are helping patients catch serious conditions before symptoms even start. Dr. Samira Umat from Longevity Medical Clinic is here to share more about the blood test that could save your life. Welcome back to New Day.
Thank you for having me. It's so nice to be here.
Oh, nice to have you. So we're talking about specific blood tests. All of these aren't part of like a typical blood panel. Is that correct when you go to the doctor?
That is correct. Yeah, it is. Not only is it important, it is easy to get these tests done. They are part of a typical panel. But if you want to set goals for yourself, for your immediate and future health, and keep that on a trajectory that you want, then you must know these numbers. You must repeat them and measure them frequently so you can correct problems that are arising over time. Because as we get older, it becomes harder and the numbers change. And in reality, as per the American College of Cardiology, the statistics are, this is very harsh, 93.2% of Americans have metabolic dysfunction, which means that less than 7% of us do not have metabolic dysfunction. That is very hard to understand and digest, but the important thing is that numbers make a difference. If you know, then you can actually take steps to prevent that.
And we all want that. So we have some tests we want to get to. First up is the Longevity Medical Clinic initial blood draw. What is this test and why should we get it?
We do a huge panel as our initial blood draw. It includes a metabolic panel, which includes liver and kidney function testing, as well as protein and calcium level. A complete blood test, which includes your white cells, your platelet counts, tells us whether you're anemic or not. Inflammation markers are critical. A high sensitivity C-reactive protein along with a homocysteine level is critical to know. A ferritin is added to that because it can be a pro-inflammatory marker. We do deep dive into insulin, hemoglobin A1C, as well as glucose level for metabolic dysfunction, lipid analysis is very important. It's not just okay to know your total cholesterol, you need to know your LDL and your HDL and the cholesterol to HDL ratio, as well as your triglyceride levels. And then we do a deep dive into your hormonal cascade. So the thyroid panel is not just a TSH, it is a free T4 and a free T3. Along with that, the hormones are not just estradiol and progesterone, they include your FSH, your LH levels, as well as DHEA and pregnenolone, along with progesterone, testosterone. And in testosterone, it's not just testosterone, it has to be free and total testosterone, again, for both men and women. It's not just for men alone.
Okay.
And then once we have an idea of this, then we can tell you about your placement and where you stand. We also do a nutritional analysis, so we measure your vitamin B12 and your vitamin D levels too. So this is just our initial blood panel. Once we have an idea about this, then we do a deeper dive into what is affecting you and what your problems are.
Ooh, okay. And the next test I want to talk about, the Gallery test. What is this test for and why should we get it?
The Gallery test is called a liquid biopsy. It is a single blood test that will detect more than 50 different types of cancers.
Oh.
So it's a paradigm shift. If you are suspected to have lung cancer, we look at the lungs. If you're suspected to have prostate cancer, we do a PSA and we do imaging of the prostate. But if you don't know where the cancer is and you're trying to find one, there's only one way to know with a blood test. So with one single blood draw, we look and screen for more than 50 different types of cancers. Cancers will spew out cell-free DNA, depending upon where they are, how aggressive they are, and what their blood flow is, into the blood. If you can pick up that cell-free DNA, then the algorithm goes through an AI machine and it tells us where this is coming from. So that once we draw the blood and we have a positive signal, then we look to see where is it coming from so that we can then target that area, home in, and look for the tumor in that area. And many times we find people that have looked in that area, not seen it, found it when they looked again. The important thing is this picks up many cancers. It picks them up early.
So important.
Because early detection makes a difference between survival. You pick it up early, 5-year survival is 9 out of 10.
Amazing.
If you pick it up late, once it's spread, then the mortality rate is much higher. And then you can know where it is and you can target that area. And it picks up cancers that are not easily detected, cancers for which we have no screening currently, like pancreatic cancer.
Okay, and our last test, the Cleveland Heart Lab test.
Yes.
Tell me about this one.
This is very important because heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States today. And if we're going to tackle it, not only do we need to know what your total cholesterol is, we need to know, is the lining of the endothelium thickened and is it going to rupture the plaque? Is there any genetic predisposition for you? What are your ApoB markers? And we have customized this in our clinic for longevity patients where we actually know what your omega level is. You've heard many times that saturated fat is bad for you and omega-3s are good for you, but do you really know where you are at?
No.
You need to.
I need to. And this test could help. Oh my gosh.
We have saved countless lives based on this test.
Wow.
People that have said they didn't know. For example, the genetic marker lipoprotein a, it is present in 1 in 5 people worldwide.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Doctor, for being here. This was so important, such great information.
Thank you for having me.
And as Dr. Umat mentioned, Longevity's Heart Health Fair event runs through September 29th through October 3rd. You can call and schedule to make an appointment, and we'll be right back.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Longevity Medical.
It's a new day.
Welcome back to the show. All this nervous energy worrying about the Mariners has got to go somewhere, so how about we all play a game? Oh yeah, and here to play a few rounds of Heads Up, our returning guest and beauty YouTuber, Jodi Mannes, King 5 traffic anchor, Shantae Sumter, and you're really good at game playing, so I'm a little stressed with that. And of course, we can't forget our New Day editor, Gloria Angelin. I'm feeling good about this, okay? Shantae and Jodi are gonna be a team. Okay. Gloria and I are gonna team up. We're representing New Day. Yes. What are we playing for? These cool, fun beauty masks. We will be playing 4 rounds total.
Okay.
Each round is about a minute long. Each person has a set of cards to hold up. Their partner has to give them clues to get them to guess the word. No form of the word can be given as a clue, so no cheating, everybody.
Okay.
Are we ready? Because Jodi is guessing first, and your category is things you have to put on.
All right, Jodi, let's go.
Okay.
Tell me when they're ready. We're ready.
The music has begun. Go.
You need them with your sneakers, but I don't have on any today.
Socks.
We like to put on a full beat.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have one on as an accessory.
Rings, watches.
None of us are wearing this, but you can use it to see. Contacts are one option.
Oh, okay.
We're rocking. Let's go.
We are. Well, I guess I'm not on your
When
team.
you step on the scale, it is getting your.
Wait.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sometimes you wear this as an accessory on your head.
Hat. Oh, these are great.
You need this so you don't fly out of the windshield if you got in a crash. Yeah.
I'm going Spanx. Wrong answer.
And this is going to be the prize today.
Mask.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And if it's cold, you want to keep your hands warm.
Gloves, mittens,
This is a TV,
channel, show,
Oh.
and you need this to protect yourself from UV rays.
sunscreen.
Woo! Let's go!
Yo, they just met for the first time today, too.
We own each other. We're put 5 minutes.
My goodness. Okay, next up, Gloria is guessing. I'm giving the clues. Gloria's theme is things that are spicy. Okay, we got this. Okay, you put this on eggs or like it's a certain.
Hot sauce.
Yes. Oh, this is interesting. It's a book, but it can be kind of like
Romantic.
Yes,
Romantic book. Okay.
yes. Okay, you put this on, again, I put this on eggs. It's like pickled.
Salsa, habanero, jalapeno.
Yes, jalapeno. Okay, spicy, you're talking about people.
Gossip.
Yes.
Okay,
this is on sushi, it's green, it's spicy, yes. This is like, they're puffy, they're like a snack, but they're, I love them, they're green, they're orange, they get all over your hands.
Habanero.
Like it's a snack.
Keep going.
It has the tiger on it. Yes, but they're the
got it.
spicy ones of it. You got it. Okay. You got it. I think. Okay, you spray it. Oh, I said spray. Okay. Yes. Okay, I think it counts. You put this. If you're from New Orleans, kind of like they put this on certain things.
Skip.
Okay. This is red. It's a sauce. You put it in pho. A lot of people love. It's red.
Sriracha.
Yes. Okay, you do this all the time in salsa. But
Latin dances.
yes. Okay, somebody that has a crown on their head, but they're a little drama queen.
Kelly!
It wasn't bad.
You did a good job.
That's okay.
No, you really
That was close.
But they're not Jodi approved.
That was close.
Okay, Shantae, you're
right.
guessing. Jodi's giving the clues. Shantae's theme is things found in your car.
Okay.
Go.
No.
All right. It makes everything smell better in the car.
The air freshener.
Yes. You want to always have these while you're in the car driving for long trips because you just want to.
Snacks.
Yes. Most cars have this. It's in the ceiling. You push a button.
Sunroof.
Yes. You have to have your phone, and in order for your phone to not go dead, you need
Charger, car charger.
And then you're going to be drinking something that you would
Cup
put.
holder.
Yes.
Oh my God! Look at how you're doing this.
They're very famous at McDonald's. You're going to eat them.
French fries.
And sometimes they're in there for a long
Ketchup,
time. No,
napkin.
you're right. You're right the first time, but they're old. Okay, good.
Okay.
We're gonna give it a 0.5. That's not
always,
points.
there's
she's trying to
always
distract me.
somebody else in your car, and they sit back there, and they're
Back
always
seat, passenger.
They're always jipping at you while you're trying to.
a backseat driver.
Yes, that's it. Okay. These you don't need them so much, but if you need to listen to your music and you brought your own music with you, you're going to have this in your car.
Aux cord, headphones,
No,
CD
it's a
player?
way to listen to music, but it's not coming
Let's
through your
come
car.
back to it.
Okay, this you're going to have in order to make your car turn left, right.
Steering wheel.
Yes. All right, this you're going to have usually on your iPhone. You've got a lot of different music. It's your favorite
iTunes,
music.
Apple
it's your
Music.
favorite music all
Playlist.
put together. Yes. Okay, in your truck you're going to have this because you may get a flat one of these. So,
Spare
yes.
tire.
Okay, we've got one.
That one is.
We're going to go back to the one that we missed.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be in your car to listen to music.
Surround sound, a stereo.
That's a
Oh!
Bluetooth. Yeah.
Okay.
Gloria and I have a lost every game I've played on this show since taking over. Okay, I'm guessing. Gloria's giving me the clues. My theme is things that you fall off of. Go.
It's on top of the house.
A roof.
Yes.
Oh.
And then you have to climb on the
Ladder. Stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to get skinnier, you have to go on.
A run?
No. So you have to maintain your food, and then you have to maintain.
Fall off the wagon? What are we?
It's food related. So if you wanna be skinnier, then you have to maintain
diet.
your
Oh, I'm like, what?
Okay, this is what Uber usually have. There is bike and there's also
a scooter.
Yes, and then like what Miley Cyrus do on the channel? What's his
wrecking ball. She's on.
What's his swing? No,
Gloria
now. What's
the
his
swinging? The swinging? The swinging? Oh!
This is your favorite animal.
Horse!
Yes! And you
who is keeping track of this
time? To be on the
stage?
Yes!
Oh!
Who is keeping track of the time around here? This feeling really hard. Next
Skip, okay.
It's suddenly tomorrow.
Right, it's made of
it's
gold?
a new day already. Good things. But you can also, when you're clocking in, you have to blah 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 your time.
The evening news clock in your.
See y'all later. Okay.
What was the other one? Barstool. Shantae and Jodi won. You won.
You did a great job, though.
You know what? Those were hard. Good job, Gloria. That's okay. No.
You did great,
y'all. That was fun. You guys are the winners. We'll get your masks another time. Jodi, you can let us know what you think. Thank you to you all for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.